My name is Jonathan Darr. I'm the CEO of Love Catering. We started this company 13 years ago. 2020 was looking to be our best year ever. We had a great year in 2019. We're still a growing company. We started the year out thinking things would be great, but very quickly things took a turn for the worse. We happened to be in Las Vegas for a convention, a catering convention, in early March when news started to break about the coronavirus outbreak. One day at the conference, I started seeing my phone light up with cancellation after cancellation after cancellation. Our whole calendar fell apart. So we hightailed it back to Los Angeles and tried to figure out what to do. During that period, it was really difficult. We had to make the decision, are we gonna keep our doors open? Or are we gonna just close down and try to wait it out? But we did make the difficult decision to keep our doors open and try to fight for a future for our company. We did have to make some layoffs as we had very little revenue, but we wanted to continue what we were doing, and we had to very rapidly transform our business into a new type of business, which is one focusing on home meal delivery, where we were an essential service. We could deliver food to our clients and people who need our services. And it was quite a challenge to sort of revamp the company with less staff in the middle of a pandemic. My kids were home at school with my wife, getting homeschooled. My wife is working at home and I'm coming to work to try to save, what's left of our company. And during that time, we felt like we're here for a reason. We have a purpose, and our purpose is to feed people and help people. So part of what we started doing was reaching out to people in our community. We contacted the local neighborhood association and we fed 75 people from the neighborhood. We started donating food to hospitals, and that sort of became another line of business for us, where we would sell donated meals to hospitals. People like Milk Studios here in Los Angeles, people like Kathy Griffin. We even had recently the Paul Walker Foundation sponsor over 100 meals for Cedars-Sinai. To date, we've served over 3,000 meals to people on the front lines of the COVID virus. So we felt we had a purpose and we had a reason. We just had to figure out how to make it work. So we turned to our bank at the time, which is a big corporate bank, and tried to get a payroll protection plan loan, and we were unable to get it. We did not secure funding. I would have to say that was probably the lowest point of the year for us, or of this crisis so far, in that I really felt like I don't know if we could get on, if we could keep going without that loan. Luckily, there was more funding passed, and I reached out and I heard about a place called Lendio, and I was able to submit an application online really easily. It was seamless and simple, and we got our loan through Lendio, through Northeast Bank, and it's been a lifesaver. I gotta say that as a business owner living through the crisis and trying to reshape and resize and manage our company, the paperwork required for some of these loans are pretty daunting. So it was great to be able to do it in an online form and just upload everything and send it in. It couldn't have been easier for us. And if I had questions, I was actually able to call Lendio and get a representative on the phone almost immediately. Whereas before, with our corporate bank, which we've been at for over 13 years, I could never get a straight answer out of everybody. So I'm just very grateful to Lendio and Northeast Bank for making that loan happen. That loan has allowed us to bring back most of our staff so that we can continue to retool what we do to continue to give back to our community. One of the other commitments we've made as a company starting last year was to donate a meal to the local food bank, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, for every guest at one of our events. So another decision was made, during this crisis, that as hard as it is for us to financially support that partnership, we're going to prioritize it, because in this time of need, we need to double down on what we believe in and to help people who are in need. So we're able to continue to help them as a partner, feeding people who are desperately in need of food, of which there are a lot of people right now, and continue to do what we do, which is focusing on the home meal delivery, as well as production catering that's starting to pick back up. So I know that things are coming back slowly but surely, and we're not out of the woodwork yet, but I have great hopes for the future, and I really have a huge debt of gratitude to Lendio and Northeast Bank for making that happen. It would be really amazing for a company like us to get this grant. It would provide us a really sense of stability in this ongoing crisis and allow us to continue our mission of feeding people and helping people in our community, as well as continuing to employ people during this crisis. I feel like we have a very unique opportunity as a small local business that we can contribute to the well-being of our community and our city at large.
It's only love. It's only love. It's only